could almost sit y'all here. I don't know if you'd stay there. I don't know. The place I'm trying to get to is down there, so that probably wouldn't work. Bring you over here instead. Hope for the best. See what happens. Lordy mercy. Big balls of fire. Well, y'all down here in the sacrificial zone. How does that fit? How does that go? Like this? Like this right here? It goes kind of like that right there, don't it? Let's get us a nut and stick it up in there. Can y'all see what I'm doing? See, did I bend that enough or too much or not enough or what? Let's screw that in now. Alright, now this part right here, see, that's clear and this is clear and this is up here. Alright, pretty close. Right there is pretty close. And if I had a bolt, went from here to there, and I pulled these 2 points together, like if I drilled the hole, let's get y'all over here. If I drilled a hole up through the bottom of that frame and put it through that bolt and put a nut down in there and tied it together and pulled these 2 points together, that would certainly sturdy that up. Yeah, I could do that. I could also throw a pair of vice grips onto this and clamp it and then try it. Oh, there's a thought. Or even one of those little tiny clamp things. I could put a little tiny clamp thing on there and we see how that does. See if it stops it from moving. I bet it will. I can't imagine it wouldn't. Can't imagine it wouldn't help. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I think my best bet would be to drill a hole here and get my drill at an angle and go up and put it through there and put a long bolt up through that. Pull those 2 points together. I know where there's a clamp at. It's going to be sideways though if I put it on there. Now what I could do maybe is, well, I don't know if that'll help in here or not. Maybe I ought to go get me a drill bit, drill a hole, and study on what I'd have to do to get this to go from one to the other point here. Yep, something like that. Maybe we'll do that. I like the thought of that. I'm not sure how it's going to work in mechanical exactitude, but I do like it. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. My ears are stopped up and I can't hardly hear nothing, so I don't know if y'all can hear me or not, but if you can, just wave at me, because if you talk, I won't be able to hear you. Guess I can put this bolt back up here. I ain't going to use it. I put it back where it was, up in this top hole. It's been a fun little adventure mounting this thing. I'm going to be doing another one on the Rambler, but I don't know if I want to do it now or wait till, and do it like I did it. I did this one in the kind of in the winterish time. Shows and stuff, so I might decide. I just can't get y'all in a good place. I'm just gonna sit you over there. I might decide to do the Rambler like next fall when we ain't doing hot rod shows. There's a hot rod show coming right up over in Monroe, Georgia. And Chevy Tom, he's a YouTuber down there. He wants me to go to it. And I'm thinking I might want to go. It's going to be Saturday. Probably a pretty good size show because the closer you get to Atlanta, the bigger they get. But you know, if he's going to be there, it might be fun just to go and bump into him and his dad. They're good people, you know. I like him. Oh, rubber doohickeys not going there, right? See how I am? I'm doing one thing and I look around and see something else I need to be addressing. I can't do nothing without doing something else at the same time. That's just how I'm made. Hang on a sec. Alright, where was I? I'm just putting that back on that. What was I about to do? Go get a drill? Okay. Go get a drill. So the other day I was doing this. I was under this car, about like I am now. And my back was hurting over here on the right side, about like it is now. Oh, I was just complaining. I mean, I wish you, I actually taped it because I wanted you to hear me complain, because I don't complain very often, and when I do, by golly, I expect people to be listening so they can feel sorry for me. And I was complaining, I was just tearing it up, boy. I was talking about how bad it is and how tough you have to be to crawl under the car when you hurt this bad, you know, and how when you work for a living, you can't stop just because it hurts. You got to keep going. And I was just going at it. So I went to load video. That part was gone. It just somehow the camera wasn't running. I did all that complaining. Y'all didn't hear a word of it. I was pretty disappointed in that. I was expecting some great deal of sympathy, and I didn't get nothing. I didn't get nothing out of it. I was pretty disappointed. I'm just saying. I guess it just don't pay to complain. Now see, like this right here, I'm drilling up. I'm drilling uphill. It's hard to drill uphill. I need some sympathy. I need somebody to feel bad for me. Boy, that drill bit ain't that sharp, is it? Either that metal's really strong. That metal could be really strong. It is a 32 Studebaker. You know, they made them out of real stuff back then. I don't see any little shavings falling down. Might have to get me a different bit. I'm making some progress, I guess. You had to turn up the volume. Now I'll try to drill that hole sideways. I want a sideways hole in here. Y'all feeling bad for me yet? Y'all feeling sorry for me yet? I should be. I'm working all this hard. I'm just doing this for your pleasure. That ain't true. But I said it anyway, didn't I? I lie sometimes. I lie bad. I don't really lie. I'm a storyteller. I heard Garrison Keillor say that one time, that he didn't really lie. He was just a storyteller. Storytellers are supposed to tell stories. They're supposed to tell. Well, technically, they're telling lies, but they're creative lies. That makes them stories. We've got some politicians that do that. I don't dislike politicians necessarily. You know, I wrote a letter to thank the local sheriff yesterday. He probably going to think I'm a nut. But I read in the paper about all the crime that they stop every day. And I thought, man, those guys are doing a good job. They need a pat on the back. You know, it's hard to be a deputy. It's hard to be a sheriff. I wouldn't want the job. Just saying. Everybody's watching you nowadays. You make a mistake, they'll have you on the internet before you know it. Be cooking your goose. You're gonna have your goose cooked up for supper. That's the way the world is nowadays. It's hard. It's hard to be a public official, much less be a law enforcement official. They just waiting for you to mess up so they can get you on video, put you on a TikTok or Twitter or whatever that is that they use. Now, if I was really good, I might be able to drill a hole from here all the way up to where I'm going to drill 2 holes. Look at that. Did it. I did it. I did do it. Well, you know what? I could almost get me one of them self-tapping nuts. If I could get one to go, if I can make this hole bigger, you to go up into that and pull that down. That might work. Might kind of work. That's all I need is a little bit of holding on that. Let me go get one of them. Have a look at it. Let's see how far I can go with it. We got some pork chops in the house up at the local grocery store. We got a couple that bought the store, and we used to go up there and get chili dogs and hamburgers. Well, now he's, like today, he had pork chops and squash and beans and rice and gravy. Man, that's good. That's a good meal. I asked Honey Baby, I said, you want me to pick one of these up? She said, heck yeah, pick one up and bring it home. We'll have it for supper. We got something to look forward to. Right. So what I was thinking of, maybe, if I get that started, I can take one of these old screws like this, see that go right through that, and that'll go right up to hole that I started up there, and then maybe we can get that to go into there and snag that. I might want one a little shorter than this. I think that might do it. That might do the trick right there. I don't want that to go through too far and cause no trouble on the other side, but that might do. That might do. That might do it right there. Get this little piece of wire out of the way. Go get me a thing. I'll be right back. We'll try that.